Back to Further Solutions Academy. Don't forget, all what you need to learn on function is already available for you as far as this channel is concerned. And also, make sure you start from our first video. First 3 videos is for secondary school, just in case. But here also I have some questions that have been, gathered up from our page, Facebook and my WhatsApp page, and I mean WhatsApp group, which it need urgent attention. There are questions there. The first question says that if g of x equals to 2x minus 1 all over what? 5x plus 3. Now for all x is a member of what? R number, real number. Find G inverse to value of x for which G of does not exist. And this is a very nice question that it was dropped on our channel, on our group, which it needs urgent attention. Okay, look at this question. Don't forget we are talking about mapping, and I've explained mapping earlier. If at all you have any problem, try to watch our videos. We have different form of videos, composite mapping, inverse mapping, and so on and so forth. Now, to solve this problem, what I just need to do, solution to this problem. Now, the first thing I will do is that I will start by having g of x, which is equals to 2x minus 1 divided by what? 5x plus 3. That is my g of x. Now, I've told you earlier how to find inverse of a given matrix. Now, what I will just do is that y will be equals to 2x minus 1 divided by 5x plus 3. Now, I want to find the inverse now. It means I want to make x the subject. Y bracket of 5x plus 3 equals to 2x minus 1. I have 5xy plus 3y equals to x minus 1. Now, at this point, I'll be having 5x minus 2x, 5xy minus 2x equals to minus 1 minus 3y. Now, by so doing that, I'll be having x bracket of 5y minus 2 equals to minus bracket of 1 plus 3y. Now, that is what we are going to be having. And my x will be equals to what? Minus bracket of 1 plus 3y divided by what? 5y minus 2. Now, since I've gotten that, I will now say my y inverse of x will be equals to 1 minus 3x divided by what? 5x minus 2. That is what we have to do. Now, the question, that is the first one, number 1. Number 2, ask us to find this. Find the value of x for which G inverse does not exist. Now, it will only not to be exist if it will not be exist if f of x minus this equals to 0. That's the only time that will not be exist. It means 5x equals to what? 2. X will be equals to 2 all over what? 5. It means it will not be exist at this point. When x equals to what? It will not be. It means therefore it will not exist at x equals to 2 all over 3, all over 5 rather. 2 all over 5. Now, that is all about that. Now, another question is being asked here. Now, we're told that if f of x equals to what? S plus, and that g of x equals to g of x equals to sine x. Now, where x is a real number. is a real number. Now, find f of bracket of x and g of bracket of pi all over 2. Now, this is a very nice question, which is on the composite mapping. Is a nice question that can be asked anywhere. Somebody dropped this question for us also. Now, the only thing you need to do here is that a solution to this problem is very simple to solve. Just note that. Now, the first thing you need to do is that we have f of x equals to x minus 5. And your g of x equals to what? Sine x. Now, the next thing you do is that we are talking about f of what? It means my f. Let me manage the board because you have to manage the space very well. Now, it means what I'm trying to do there is that I'm talking about f of g of x can also be equals to what? F of g of x. Take note of that, which with what I've explained earlier. Now, since that is the case, I can now say that what? My f of, it means my f inside of what? What is my g of s? It will be sine of what? X bracket, which I'll be having. This will be what? What is my f of s? 2 bracket of sine x minus 5. 2 bracket of, it means 2 sine x minus 5. That is all. 2 sine x minus 5. Now, if that is the case, that is all. But they now ask us to find the second one, as for g of pi all over 2. Now, don't forget that I can write this as g of f of pi all over 2. Take note of that. Now, it means my g of pi all over 2 will be equals to, what is my g? G of, what is my f? My f is this, which I'll be having 2 pi all over 2 minus 5, which I'll be having this, which is, it will now be g of pi minus 5. Now, that is first thing you do. Now, we can now move on by having g. What is our g? My g is equals to what? Sine x. It means I'll be having sine bracket of pi minus 5. That is, it means sine, we all know that pi is 180 in terms of degree. It means I'll talk about 180 minus, which is going to be what? Sine will be equals to 175 degree. That is all about it. Don't forget that 1 pi equals to what? 2 pi is 1 revolution. Take note of those things. It depends what question is being asked from you. Now, let me write another set of questions, which it will really help us to do a lot. Lord, thank you. Okay, now look at this question also. I have a lot of questions there, but I'm just trying to get them one by one. Given that f of x equals to 1 divided x squared minus 1, and g of x equals to x divided by x minus 2. Now, where x must be what? Member of what? R. Now, find 1 inverse of g of x. 2, you are asked to find expression g inverse of f of x. And 3, largest domain of f of x and g of x respectively. Now, that is what we are working on. And it's a very simple question. This can be a WAEC question, can be any exam, national exam. Now, I have this type of question and we need to work on it. What you just need to do is that we start from what? The first one. We all know that my g of x will be equals to x divided by what? X minus 2. This is called rational function. It's a rational function. Now, what we just need to do, we are looking for inverse x divided by x minus 2. It means y bracket of x minus 2 equals to x. Now, it means I'll be having yx minus 2y equals to x. Yx minus x equals to 2y. Now, let me please manage this because there's no button. Now, I'll be having bracket of y minus 1 equals to 2y. Now, my x will be equals to 2y all over what? Minus 1. That is what I'm going to be having. Now, it means my g inverse of x will be equals to 2x divided by x minus 1. That is what we mean by g inverse. Now, you are asked to generate expression for this thing. Now, how do I generate the expression? What you just need to do is not hard. The expression of g inverse of f of x. Now, it means I'm trying to, number 2, it means I'm trying to tell us that g is the one that carried inverse of what? Is the one that carried f of x. What is my f of x? X squared minus 1. Now, that is what we. Now, what is my g inverse? My g inverse is this. It means it will be equals to 1 all over x squared minus 1 divided by, I'll be having 1 all over x squared minus 1. Now, which I'll be having 2 divided by what? X squared minus 1 divided by 1 minus x squared minus 1 divided by x squared minus 1. Now, we have 1 all over x squared minus 1 multiplied by x squared minus 1 divided by 1 minus x squared minus plus 1. Yes, it's plus 1. Now, by so doing that, this we cancel this. Now, left with 2 divided by what? 1 minus what? That will be, I'll be having 2 minus x squared. That is the expression. That is the expression we are. Please, you can't do anything to this. Assuming it's 2x, now you can now make it. But as it is, it's a very complex fraction. That the reason you can do to it, you can rationalize. You can rationalize and also convert to partial fraction, which is another problem on its own. Before I end this video, let me try to show another question that was sent from Ghana, which is from one of my friends in Ghana. If f of x equals to 4x minus 3 divided by 2x minus plus 4 and g of x equals to 1 minus 4 divided by x plus 1. Now, you are asked to find f inverse of x, and 2, you are asked to find g inverse of x. 3, you are asked to find f inverse of g inverse. And the last part of it, f inverse of g inverse, you are asked to find, which is 4. You are asked to find g inverse of f inverse of what is 0. Now, it's a very nice question that somebody can ask you, and it's very simple. Now, I've explained inverse of function, my function there. then and the composite function. Now, what you just need to do here is very simple. Note this very well. Now, the first one, you are just to have, you all know that f of x equals to what? 4x minus 3 divided by 2x plus 1. And g of x equals to 1 plus 4 divided by x plus 1. Now, since I know that, I can answer that what? Y will be equals to what? 4x minus 3 divided by 2x plus 1. Now, you can now find y bracket of 2x plus 1 equals to 4x minus 3. Now, 2xy plus y equals to 4x minus 3. Now, at this point, I'll be having 2xy minus 4x equals to minus bracket of, okay, let me not confuse people because I'm just trying to be very nice. Due to space, okay, I need to rush to anywhere. Now, equals to what? Minus bracket of 3 minus plus y. Now, divide both sides by what? Y minus 4 and 2y minus 4. This will cancel this. Now, it means my x equals to what? Minus 3 plus 4 divided by what? 2y minus 4. Please, it's very important to indicate your brackets. Brackets is as important as it is there. Now, my f inverse will be of x will be equals to what? Minus 3 plus x divided by what? 2x minus 4. That is my f inverse. Now, I can also move on here by using my g inverse. I can reshuffle my g by having 2x plus 1 plus 4 divided by what? X. That will be, and I will be having 2x plus 5 divided by 2x plus 1. That is my g of x. Now, since my g of x is given to me, I can now generate my inverse of it, which by having y equals to 2x plus 5 divided by what? X plus 1, which I have y, 2x plus 1 equals to 2x plus 5. Now, at this point, I will have 2xy plus y equals to 2x plus 5. At this point, I can answer that what? 2xy minus 2x equals to 5 minus y. That is just collecting like times. And I can answer that what? X bracket of 2y minus 2 equals to what? 5 minus. Now, it means my x equals to what? 5 minus y divided by 2y minus, after dividing both sides by. Now, which is also the same thing as my what? Permit me to rub this part. Okay. Okay, now permit me to rub this part anyway, so I can. Now, please, the solution come this way. Okay, it's come this way. Sorry. Now, just try to work on that. I think I've gotten this. This is number 1, and this is number 2. Now, I think now my final answer will just give me my f inverse of this. This is inverse of this function. Now, is it G inverse? I'm talking about G's inverse. Now, since I have my G inverse, and somebody now asked me to find f inverse of G inverse. F inverse of G inverse. It means my f inverse of G or G inverse. What I just need to do is that I can as well write this as f inverse of what? G of what? S inverse. That's what you just need to do. And we all know that my f of x, it means my f inverse could be, what is my G inverse? 5 minus x all over 2x minus 2. Please, this is what I'm using. Okay. Now, which I've done that, of this, which I will now be equals to, now my F inverse, which it will be equals to, what's my F? I have minus into bracket of 3 plus rather 5 minus x all over 2x minus 2 and divided by 2 bracket of 5 divided by 2x minus 2 and minus 4. Now, by so doing this, I can try to, okay, let me just have it in 3 bracket of 2x minus 2 minus plus 5x x, 5 minus x, everything divided by 2x, and this also can be written as 2, which is, I can turn it to 10 minus 2x minus 4 bracket of 2x minus 2, everything divided by what? 2x minus 2. This is divided by, divided by. Now, by so doing this will cancel this without no stress. I think with that, you should be able to understand. And I'll be having 6 bracket of x minus 2, x minus 1 rather, plus 5 minus x divided by, we'll be having 10 minus 2x minus 8x plus 8. That is what we are trying to do there. By so doing that, I can now continue by having 6x minus 6 plus 5 minus x divided by what? 10 minus 2x minus 8. Okay, I don't need to stress myself. I think this and this will give me minus 10. And this will give me 18. It means 18 minus 10x. And this also, this and this will give me 5. Sorry, I don't need to check myself. Give me 5. And here will give me minus 1. It means I'll be talking about 5 minus, I'm talking about 5x minus 1. That is my answer. That is what I will get there. Now you can do this, the last one. At this point, just put the function on a 0. I'll be stopping here. Don't forget to share and subscribe. Once again, thanks for watching.